Well, fellers and fellettes, we did it.
1 million subscribers.
Did you ever think that our channel would turn into something like this?
Never did I think it.
Either did I. Just a country boy, our family and friends just sharing our love for cars. Absolutely mind-boggling, and there's so many people to thank. And I've been thinking about what to say for the past couple months, and I'm without speech. My brain isn't computing. I'm just not doing good figuring it out. All I can say to all of our friends and family, channels, the great companies we work with, and of course you, the subscribers, those of you that are always liking, always commenting, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
It means so much to us, and we just hope to continue doing this, and one day we'll hit 2 million.
For your viewing pleasure, grab some cold snacks and a treat. Here's a lot of content over the last 3 years, just mismatched together. Hope you enjoy and stick around. Somewhere in this video is the most recent up-to-date details on the Day with Derek drawing. You're not going to want to miss that. Welcome to Vice Grip Garage.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to Vice Grip Garage.
Vice Grip Garage.
Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Welcome to Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip
Garage.
Vice Grip Garage.
Welcome to Vice Grip
Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Hey, welcome to Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Hey, welcome back to Vice Grip Garage. Welcome to Vice Grip Garage. Vice Grip Garage. Garage. Welcome back to Vice Grip Garage. On this episode,
It's time for an update on the 69 Camaro.
back to the 50s car show here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today on Vice Grip Garage. On this episode of Vice Grip Garage.
On this episode, we're gonna bring back a 51 Buick Right
Hey, Sean's here.
Hey guys, what's up?
We buy a car off Facebook, and we go rally racing. We finally get a shop truck.
Finally gonna get the 70 Chevelle running. This episode of Vice Grip Garage, we're finally ready to put the interior in the 1970 Chevelle. On this episode, we're gonna lower a 1965 Chevy C10 pickup because instead of crawling underneath the back end to see what's horribly wrong with the suspension, I'm just gonna put a bunch of new stuff in and hope that it fixes the problem. Got the old Dodge in the shop. I'm gonna show you how to build a 350 on a budget with crap tools in your garage. We rescue a truck that's been sitting on a farm for 16 years and then allegedly bury it in some swamp and get lost. On this episode of Vice Grip Garage, we're gonna service on the old service truck over here. We're back on the old C10 here. Guy needs a new daily driver. Happy holidays to you guys, by the way. It's Christmas 2019. Today we're gonna snip some exhaust on this old girl. Today we're at Cordova Raceway and we're gonna put in that really good stuff. We're going to spray paint a 2007 Harley Davidson. Well, we're going to take this junkyard 57 Chevy and we're going to make it run and drive. We're going to take another stab at getting the Monza running. Guy's still hammering away on the independent Chevelle back here. I'm going to try to get my sportsman's license. This actually was what you call a barn find. I really need to quit shopping on the lines without looking at these first. Bought her on the old interwebs. Picked this up at a pawn shop. Found this unit on the old interwebs. I snipped this up on the interwebs. I picked up some wheels on the interwebs. Even went on the old On the Line and picked up some gaskets for them. Got the wrong radiator off eBay, imagine that. Buy a car online sight unseen. They completely forgot that you won a car on the interwebs about 5-6 months ago until the wife calls you at work and says the semi just body slammed a car into the driveway with flat tires that doesn't run. Bought about a month or two ago and I've just been saving on it a little bit. The guy went ahead and sold on his 70 Chevelle over here. Hey, look at me, I'm on discount rack. Guy went ahead and bought another car on the interweb sight unseen. Bought one over the phone sight unseen. Sight unseen. Sight unseen. Guys just gotta hear them pipes every now and then. Well, the first thing a guy's gotta do is spray paint. Guy went ahead and put a digital fan in there.
Guy might as well check on the old fuel line.
Well, the first thing a guy's gotta do is, guy could probably just use a garbage bag, but well, the guy's starting to run out of steam. I think a guy's gonna go ahead and just pretend that I didn't just look for this for 25 minutes. You know, a guy's never been able to say this before in his life. Well, that tells a guy that someone's been in this before. The guy wants to save $2, he can throw that one back in. The guy's about 64% sure he fractured an eardrum pulling the old one out. I think the guy may have just bit off a little more than he could chew. Well, guy's gonna go ahead and forget we got trash bags as a back window. Guy's been digging on her for about a day now, because a guy always likes to lay her eye on the hood when you see cars. Guy's been thinking, I don't even have any words for a guy. Well, the first thing a guy's got to check on is the engine. What's a guy need so many buttons for? What's a guy need a sofa for? I'm gonna show you a mobile one. Figured a guy might come up here and get her running. Well, if a guy remembers right, it's just down here on the left. Well, a guy went ahead and bought an H-body race car. All the guy needs is a hoop over the old brain bucket. The guy's goofy. The guy's got more money into this Holly than my pending liver transplant. A guy jumped on the old face space marketplace. Guy's in a field of cars in western South Dakota. Anywho and how. But anywho and how. You could tell the starter's bad because of the way that it is. With some more gooder stuff. That ain't good. And if that goes well, maybe sort of kind of this will happen a little bit more better. At least she wasn't parked under a tree rotting, because that wouldn't be good. Oh, that was bad. Bad, wrong, good intake, just not even close to right for this build. Whoops. Not good. Not good. Probably more gooder. Maybe she'll come back around. Probably not. If that doesn't happen, which it will. Should be fine. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe it'll come back around. I think it'll work. Probably not. That feels not very good, but that ain't right. All the steering, you know, sticks and science up here, it's bad and wrong. The good news is, this is loose. It's bad. But I would say this side's even more badder. That's not gooder. It's bending. Okay, well, this is good news. Well, I went ahead and took out all the bad wood. Not good. I mean, that's bad. Floors are real good too, and by real good I mean severely rotted. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a lot of wrong, but it's good. Bad enough to be good. This is such a bad idea. I don't really know what can go wrong here. This is another really bad idea. I don't even understand why I'm doing this. This is another bad idea. 500 friggin' miles. I'm such an idiot. This is clearly another really bad idea, which is probably why I'm fairly excited to get it done.
Well, I immediately regret this decision on several accounts. Ooh, that feels good on the guy's neck. That's too much. That's too much.
Oh, I think I've completely lost my mind. This just doesn't make any sense. What do we have to lose? Bus ride home? The bad news is, I got a universal Walmart toolkit and a screwdriver. This seems like a great idea. That's not so bad. Well, yeah, it is. Because I have anger issues? John! Just wait a second. Great. Great. Never on anything do I have a battery that's charged. Oh. Great. Just cannot stand it. We'll try this again for the 59th time. Stop it! It's too loud! Drag on. Dang it! Give her some thunder! Stop it! Stop! She ain't pulling fuel. Did you hear that? Well, quiet down and listen a little bit. Turn your TV up. These just never come out. Get on out of here! Go around! Well, the premium power high performance battery is not high performance. I ain't got the time. I think my blood pressure is getting up there. If you're not subscribed, you need to do that right now! Also hit that bell thing, that does something. If you're not subscribed, do that! Just click the button. I didn't mean to lose my temper there. Well, what in the devil? This purchase did not go how I had envisioned it. When these are missing, it just sets me right off. I've seen them put on the front firewall, and that's wrong! Easy, easy. Dang it. You need to relax a little bit. Oh no. So these things, but this will get pretty much anywhere. Let's say it, but that one's okay-ish. Get out of there. Stuff. It's pretty good for it, believe it or not. Well, the trick to these back seats, just fine. Yes! Is it gonna work? Probably not. Be grounded and bonded. These won't work. You know what we got going on? Just ignore them. Yep. 19 years. When you put them away, you gotta replace them. I knew that. She worked on those. Oops. Can't ever get nothing done because I'm dropping everything. What that's gonna do. And then, interesting to ball bearing for a second. So, great. You don't need these cap things. $4 on the shop. Overshot her. Whoa. Lucas. She's tuned. Yeah, I don't think we need that right now. Some stuff for the battery. That's on there good. Let's throw the battery charger on her for a minute.
Never have enough batteries around.
She's got a battery. I'm gonna put the old battery charger on boost. 68.5% of my life is waiting on batteries to charge. Every good maintenance session should start with the old battery on the charger, but any project starts with a battery on the charger. The only reason I brought this battery is she's got a go handle on her. You know what I should have done is probably tested it to make sure it was a good battery. Snip the battery charger on it. Well, I already got the battery charging. Of course, that's always step one. The old battery I wasn't charging isn't deader than Elvis. I brought a new battery. Brought the wrong battery. You gotta get the battery on the chargers. Boom. Battery cable. I got the battery charger on it. I think we'll snag the battery out of the Camaro here. All right, that battery's gone. She's still got a battery in her, so we'll snip that out. This one's been overboiled about 48 times and still works. Well, this battery went from Rocky to the Monza to the 70 Chevelle back to Rocky, and now she's going back in the Monza. Lost all my battery. These are the wrong posts. Of course, there ain't no battery. Why can't I ever just have a battery? Running out of battery. The only reason I bought a brand new one, which is, yeah, that's pretty surprising. But I like these Delcos because the stickers come right off. I even think I got a battery for her. Positive ground batteries. You're gonna boil this battery right to the ground. Uh-oh, we're getting low on battery. I got a battery rigged up down here. We've got some adapteroonies on the battery cables. Battery tray's rotted a little bit. No idea where I got this battery from. It's definitely too small. I guess it's gotta go in this way then. Are these batteries dead now too? I just got nothing nice. No sparks, no juice. Appears to be out of a boat. That ought to put this starter into Tokyo Drift mode. She's got a go handle. Who has time to dirty battery cable issue? I do my best not to bring new ones. My brand new battery already dead? Maybe I'll actually hold the charge for more than 32 seconds. Powered up by the battery. So I got a dead battery. I can't have no good batteries. Starter.
Oh, you killed the battery.
It's me. I never have a good battery.
And then check the other fluids. Yep.
Just pretend we looked at them. Yep, good. Just gonna check, yeah, that's good enough. Almost forgot to check the brake and coolant. Checked. That's not cheap, that's chrome. That's a chrome tip, you just can't go without them. Has this got a chrome oil pan on it? No. If anyone can explain that to me, go right ahead. That chrome gets you home. Now she's just dripping with chrome. Motor hooks to the, on the bottom of it. Here.
things.
We just kind of do the thing. Plastic thing used to stick in. These on the sides here. Kind of this way when it should be. Got my 3 little. I tie a little. The old. Or stick her in if I had to. In there. Just zanged her off on the edge of the door. Down the center there, kind of everything together. For my kind of the old ends off. On the bottom, just and I'll do the boop for the shape, and they can do this. It's spray paint.
Went ahead and picked me up a front end rebuild kit for a 70 Chevelle. And look at the bushing, it's just self-healing.
Sticks to grease and all the crap that you really don't want to spend time getting off, and it looks halfway decent, so. You're forgetting I'm the master of rattle cans. Brake pads in a can, and rejuvenate them a little bit.
Front end rejuvenation spray. Self-heal a lot of this.
They can
But I'm hoping a little
it's gonna
get some in there.
Just clean it, you know. Earth them. And go thing. Come on, baby. Whoa, that's the door. Oh. Nope, that escalated quickly. Oh, I've been practicing that. She's a good unit. She's a good unit. If it half breaks, I don't even know what the hell that is. Maybe? I don't even know anymore. Oh no. I don't know what this shiny stuff means. I don't know what that is. I don't know. What am I even looking at it? I don't even know what that does. I don't even know. I don't understand any of this. I'm not even sure what that is. What's this one? I don't know. I don't even know. They do something. Not sure what. I don't know what that is. Apparently these are called leaf screens. What is going on here? I'm not even really sure what's going on here. I don't know. We're just gonna put it on and pray. I don't know. This one up front? Sure. Why are there so many hoses? What is this? What does that even do? I don't understand that. I'm starting to not understand what's going on here. I don't know. What is that? I don't know. I have no idea. What's this tag mean? I don't know. There's Pegasauruses involved. I'm not sure. What was that now? I don't know what any of this alien stuff does or means, because I have no idea what's going on. I don't know where I'm at. Zitzing! Zitzing! Zing zang! Just a zzz. Just bloop. Bing bang. Zing. Boom. Zing zang. Couple zzz, zzz, zzz. You might get a zzz. And zing zang! Boop, boop, boop. Zzz, zzz. Zzz, 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 zzz. Trailer. And hopefully, boom. Zzz, zzz, and zzz.
Key? Pen. There's no way I'm getting my mitts in there. And I can't get my big old mitts back there. Hopefully not have to deal with trying to fit my ogre arms down in there. Now I gotta get my dumb mitt down here. How does a guy even, like this? Yeah, if I can get my ogre arms down here. Trying to fit my Sasquatch arms in from up top. My Sasquatch arms down in there. I think I'm down to figuring out how to smash my hand into a shape it shouldn't be to get to that one. We're putting the starter on now because we're lazy and don't want to lay under the car. And again, I'm really lazy.
I'm way too lazy.
Just did this because we're lazy and I'm getting really lazy. Really hope it's not that one because that means I got to do real work. And then I could be lazy on you and say, just kidding, on a future episode we'll put the radiator in. This tool is really handy if you're absolutely lazy like me. Too lazy to get a flashlight out, so. And I'm too lazy to put a socket wrench on the old pulley, so I don't know, I'm too lazy to stick my head in there. Gonna have to rebuild that puppy and I just don't wanna. I dropped by my foot. I don't know what it is, but I'm too lazy to pick it up. I was looking at this earlier, but I got lazy and didn't change it. That's the easiest, because we're pretty lazy. I don't have a lift, so I just use my car trailer as my work lift. Guy made some adjustments to his sketchy jack stand work. Well, I've only got the one car hauler / lift. 17 hours later, that simple task is done. I mean, it was air and then scoop and move this and jack stand and jack and move the jack and more air and scoop it more level and slide it under. After 15 plus years of doing this before a channel, hundreds of projects, the shop is finally getting a lift today. I've needed a lift for a long time. Now with a wife and 3 kids at home, I'm in the middle of nowhere and I work by myself 99.3% of the time. There's an underneath of a whole car we can do now. We've only been doing the like it was nothing, honestly. Be able to get the pressure washer in here now. Huge thank you to Mike and Brad from Wildfire Lifts. This is going to help me tremendously. Got her on a jack that's about to tip over and this jack stand that's slowly sinking into the earth. Jack on it, get it up, get her up in the air. Guy's seen himself die about 15 times in his dreams from the old jack stand fail. A guy should always have a jack underneath there so they could drag your body out. You just keep on going until you hear something bend or smash. Noise. Going up. Bring her up. Get her up now. I'll go ahead and bring her down nice and easy. We got a mouse playground. That one is just completely missing. Mice ate it off. Looks like the mice really got in her. I've seen some mouse damage in my day, but this is, I mean, it's up there. It's severe. Every wire is just gone. Sometimes the mice turn the mufflers into motels. The mice haven't gotten into it. This is going to be just a ton of fun. The wiring is absolutely atrocious in this thing. It's a pretty small mouse house though. This is probably single wide trailer level. When you get into the apartment complexes, that's when it gets worrisome. What'd you make?
Campfire.
Does look like a campfire. How many parts stores did we go to?
3.
Bradley's jacked up on Mountain Dew. Bradley, you can start cleaning the inside. Bradley got the headers on. You're gonna finish the front end up, huh, Brad? Mm-hmm. I think Brad's ready to grab the grill and throw it in the front, huh, bud? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then way back by Bradley, there's like a 70 to 72 Chevelle rear end
Also plated and welded in.
Bradley wanted to wash on the car a little bit over here.
Yeah.
Hey Brad, you want to grab a bungee cord? Hey Brad, don't tell your mom you're up here, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
That was awesome.
Have fun?
Yeah.
You blew her, bud. Bradley's cleaning up the wheels. See if they work. Well,
I don't think they work.
my youngest human I'm responsible for came with today. Bentley's going to take the air cleaner off. See, I'm teaching you right. You got to use all your back. Bentley's changing on the sparkulators here. Flip it over. See how it pours better? These wrenches are hot, and I ain't kidding you. Feel this.
Ow.
Well, I told you they were hot. My wife is going to be a little upset. Promised the wife that I'd be safe, so the old lady didn't blow the back end of a Ford Explorer off with the old Dodge Ram here. The old wife thought she was getting a new car, but not with me around.
We're down here in the old wood shop, which Jessica is persistent we should call the basement family room. Make sure it's the best one in the house now, guys and gals, if only for the sole reason of getting your significant other to talk to you.
I like to test on these old thermostats, and it depends if a guy's wife's at Walmart or not. The guy's gonna go ahead and give up and call my better half and have her come to the old rescue. Nice thing about having Jessica here today is I'm just gonna go ahead and knock down some cold snacks and let her do most of it. Hopefully enough for Jessica's T-Rex arm to hit the old Select-O-Matic. Jessica was nice enough to shoot over to Minot, which is about an hour from where we're at. And we're just waiting on the master cylinder still. Jessica's in town just partying it up, you know.
Well, these are really nice. Are we done yet?
Not even close.
Great. High five.
Maybe-ish. That ought to work, huh?
Nope.
Move your foot out of there, though.
Well.
Bolts are 6 miles long. That doesn't seem to make sense. Go ahead and have Jessica dump 6 gallons of more fuel down her. Because the entire car is bad, which that's not it. You're probably not going to see us till December, but we'll make it happen. But I do love cold snacks. Just take it easy. Go nice and slow.
Oh, there.
See?
And since it's actually Jessica's car, she's here with me today. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this, Jessica has everything done.
We're gonna use a little Scotch tape to hold it in place just while the adhesive dries. Hopefully doing a pretty good job. This is the part that I've been waiting for.
You really got to give her a bend. Hold up. Push on her. Lean. Lean on it. Get your back in there. Use all your back before anything else. Having some lunch here. I'm gonna go eat some tacos. Yeah, I got a coffee and a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit that's on the floor down there in the dirt. Nothing better than a turkey sandwich. Just grab supper. That'll work. There's just something about spicy buffalo chicken. Forgot to take the plastic off the cheese. I found some lime and Japaleno chips. Perfect. I'd pay 50 cents for this. I'm so bad at losing stuff. I lose my cell phone all the time. I've lost, I think, 2 phones now.
My phone, that's stuck in here.
The one I always lose is these 1316s. Gotta replace the wheel cylinder wherever I laid that thing. Where's my extension cord? See if it cranks. Oh no, this is why I don't have keys, is because I always lose them. Hey, there's my Turbo 400. My luck, I'm gonna drop this little screw, and I don't have anything like it. It's always nice when you hear the nut go flying across the shop floor. Oh, I did find it somewhere here. My old yellow one, wherever it went. Where did I put it? I don't know. Where did I put my soda pop? Oh, wrench. Half inch, where are you? There you are. Where'd that tire go? She rolled away from me. Wherever my Leatherman is, oh, under your elbow, there's a file on there. Where's my broom? Some starter bolts somewhere around here. Never find that wig nut. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Where'd my hammer go? There it is. Where's my... Do you know where the nuts went for this? Where's my jack now? Where do I always just... Someone explain to me what I got going on here. Does anybody know what the gear pattern is in this thing? And I was really confused on this transmission. And after reading your guys' comments, now I'm really confused. I don't know. Let off and hit the gas. I'm just gonna go with this. No, let's go with that. Someone wants to go ahead and explain on this. How do you wash these? Well, what is going on around here? Help me understand. Engine. There we go. Oh, that's hefty. Jeez. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got engine issues, but wow. Well, we're just gonna ignore all of that and pretend it didn't happen. You just want to ignore all that dry rot. We'll just kind of ignore that. I didn't just see that wheel cylinder leaking. Looks like a rear main, but we're gonna ignore that too. This has got a broken stud on it, but we're gonna let that ride. We're just gonna pretend. Just let her hang back there. You don't need to do anything with that. We're just gonna close our left eye and put her in anyway. You don't need caps to any of that. You just close your eyes and forget about that. Guy's gonna go ahead and just pretend you didn't see the front pinion seal shot. Let's just ease it over. There we go. We're not gonna look at the other one and just say it's good. I think we're just gonna ignore that we looked at any of this and just, you know, we're just gonna kinda, that's fine. Not good. So I'm just gonna put this back in and pretend that I didn't look at it. Boy, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that either. Weird grinding and not so good noises. We'll see if we can ignore those. You don't need these PCVs. You just, you know, hang them off to the side over there. Something's dragging on the ground. It'll rub off. Fix none of that at all. We'll see if we can ignore it for a few more minutes. We'll just kind of forget that we haven't even gotten to brakes or the rear end or the transmission. I'm just gonna put something over that oil pressure gauge so I don't keep looking at it. I don't know what that noise was, just ignore it. We're just gonna pretend that they do come back up. I'm just gonna say the underneath is fine. So a guy muzzle checked the oil, not even running off the stick. She's got oil and maybe about 5 gallons of water. No water. She is bone dry. Oil, good enough. Good enough. Yeah. She's been ran when you could taste gas on the oil. Apparently this is what you call maintenance. That's pretty good still, actually. That's bad. Taste it. Give her a whiff. Oh, that's
gone. That's gone.
It sounds like a metal rake down a coarse concrete sidewalk in July. She's just banging like a cabin screen door on a windy night. This thing's sitting here idling like a sewing machine. This one looks like a horse peed on it 15 times. Like it's not even the same color anymore. It's like a...
Yeah, they painted a lot.
Butterscotchy baby poop kind of color. You're gonna need a towel. I'm going black like my soul. We're just gonna put it on face melt mode. Well, the iron's making snapping noises, so I think it's ready. 1, Boy, that's as snug as a bed bug. I mean, it sounds like gravel in a washing machine, but it gets the job done.
I really don't think I could put into words how this car rides. It's like the back of a dolphin, just skipping on the water, just floats. That sucker should run like a scalded seahawk.
She ought to run like a scalded coyote. She's purring like a kitten. Sounds like Walmart during Black Friday, but you guys will just have to deal on it, I guess. There's more vacuum hoses on here than the New York interstate system. That steering wheel is sticky. It's like 97 marshmallows. Well, that's blacker than my soul. I gotta have this thing purring like a sewing machine. That doesn't make sense. I just want it loud and nasty, like Fergie's national anthem. I don't know. Kind of like seeing the doctor after 50. It's like a hot fork through gravy. Well, this operation's looking sharper than a thumbtack in 3rd grade. These lightning hoses are drier than Betty White's back. She's running like a scalded coyote. When they get jigglier than John Goodman's neck, that's when you know you got an issue going on. Because he's got more cars than Motley Crue combined. Fill the carburetor that's probably already dirtier than a crime scene. And that coyote stuck in a beaver trap sound is the water pump. It's hotter than Shakira's jogging pants in here. Probably weaker than Peyton Manning's neck. Truth be told, I'd rather low crawl through barbed wire in a hailstorm. I'm sure it's gonna ride like a radio flyer wagon through a stubble field, but looks like a septic system after a family reunion. I mean, she's gonna leak worse than a month-old Depends.
You know, when your clutch shakes more than Miley Cyrus twerking,
You're gonna have some bad runs. I mean, I'm talking worse than Mexican food night. But still sounds better than Seth Green's laugh. This engine is dirtier than an Ariana Grande video.
and I use it more often than deodorant.
Start jamming on that pedal like Michael Jackson. This thing pretty much looks exactly like a baby's diaper. It runs, but it's like a one-legged man tap dancing. It just doesn't sound right. She's running richer than Oprah. I mean, it's messier than Mariah Carey live. Took some heat and got her hot, and don't go Jessica Alba with it. Just, you know, truck bed coating to stick longer than a felony.
It looks sharper than a toddler's toenails.
So I put away my Kira nightly one and traded it out for my Shakira stand. She's quite a bit thicker. The false positive is never good, fellers, especially in torques and pregnancy tests.
Got it to about 1.4 Megan Foxes.
So big, and I mean bigger than J-Lo's assets. Them geese are just coming in hotter than Selena Gomez. That is thicker than Shakira's thighs. She's just sagging, looks like a baby's diaper.
Ouch. Oh yeah, that hurts. Ow! It cuts. You haven't felt pain until you slip putting a hose clamp on and drive a flat blade screwdriver halfway through your finger. I'm pretty sure this air hose is breaking my rib right now, but... Ouch. Ouch. I just ruptured my spleen on that bolt.
Ow. Ow.
Ow. Ow. Ow. Oh no, my back's starting to cramp. Oh, you gotta hurry, Derek. Oh no. Oh no. I'm down. Ow. Everything's fine.
Ouch. Ow. Ah. If I hit my shit on that custom hitch one more time, I swear my soul's gonna leave my body. I just blew my back out into like 16 pieces. Oh, sat on a valve cover. Ouch. Ouch. Cut my dang knuckle. Ow. Ouch. 16ths. Dang it. Ouch. I don't want to cut off 13 fingers. Ouch. That kind of hurts to hold. Oh, and ouch. It snagged me up. They got me. Ouch. Ouch.
Because if we keep slipping, we're gonna end up in the lower skin. Sean keeps hitting me in the face with this cheater pipe. One, I got severely shocked. This hit me right in the teeth at about 700 miles an hour.
Ouch. Ow, my back later. Ouch. Ow. And of course I cut my finger all the way down to my hip bone. Ouch. 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 Help me. Oh, help. Ouch. 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 Just got stung on the arm. Cut my arm on this fan blade about 7 times. Well, I'm gonna cut my hand 74 times in this region getting that off. Spectre. It's an air filter?
Because I'm not getting any fuel to the engine.
We're gonna do some EB3s of maintenance. What's that? Maintenance? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some gauges on her so I can keep track of the vittles. Nice thing about this aluminium, the guy went ahead and grabbed on one of these funnels. The old geometry. Boy, is that not fun.
What's infilrest? Infilrester?
I'm just making a funnel out of this here Hyperlubes. Aluminium block, 17% silicon, Lyle Enigne. Technically, it's just borrowed a 2x4 out of the rafter down the center there to keep it from vibrating. Guy could start planilating that way. Status report, diagnosticals, a lot of alien stuff. Fiego Conv cab, custom Conv cab. Let me make sure it's in neutralis. 10 gallons carburetor. We know we got some electricity. Got one of them LED lights, you know, the bright kind. And I'll go get a couple fresh gallons. Monrose radials. Drew schematicals on the dash here. I think there's a lever down here. The route, I think that's French. Didn't take on all that damage. Take a look at the gauges. Just got to the Lucas Oil facility.
Mazel.
Now I gotta get the old jabber pin in there. I found these little Ellie Dizzle Whizzle ones. Throw the old snorkelizer on here. With the pickle fork, I've got 2 clicker sides. I got these Jack Lundin Sleek Grabber 48s, or whatever the heck these are. I hung my super fancy plumb bob down here.
Let's see if we can get gas up to the old juice box in the front. You want to hand me a snoop panel for the snippy snip? You want to give me a flat blade rainmaker, please? The old snoop rope.
You're gonna need one of these here ironing machines.
Seller realized it was hitting the old whirly-woo here, so he just zing-zanged her off.
I gotta get out one of these wizard machines. Get your little pocket computer machines out. Just up here for the old skid plate anti-cover up the rust.
The old water bubbler, the whirly-woo.
You're gonna need one of these here Lanolin Whirler 9000s. You might also get the Mice Sucker 500 out.
That there fluid drive Torque-O-Matic locker upper converter doohickey works great.
Maybe the old coffee can up here's got a leak on her. And the old direction selector. Eiffel Tower of power. Coin slot. The ignition twirler off here, then we'll... That's a good Honda Maximus workout. You gotta keep doing the old Lambo to go left, go right selectors. Booger weld that. You got a pinhole in the old floater bobber. She's got 3 snaggers on her. And the old hooker bar down there. Ain't got no sitter downer gate on her. Pulled the couch on top of the Ford Taurus straps. Shattered my Little Rock, Texas. Right here in the Speedos. We're to put the wrong Selectomatic on there. Got her all cleaned up with the whirly-woo. Save on his old Extensor Carpi Radialis Brevis whenever you can. And use an Air Twister 4000. Make it happener and just zip zang. So I'm gonna run an Angular Maximus down here with the Corpus Christi and tailpipe expansion tool. Run a ratchet off the old crank snout. It's got a quadra-junk. They're in those power pumpers. I mean, my Toyota Highlanders are just burning. We'll get the mouse sucker in here. And I'm gonna come over here and do a Yamasaki kick on it. Juice shooters in there. 5 more on the old Gauge-O-Matic here. With those rings on the old power pumpers there. And we can figure out the stopolators, the brass whirly-woo, tape measure leveler locker downer, 400 auto magical transmission in it as well. She's got the crankulator windows on her. We've got originalage. Give her the old Italian tune-up.
She's a 2-in-1 systematical.
Clicky-clack pump. She's got clampulators on it. Then we'll move on to the whirly gangs down here. So we got to check the old transmission blood stick over here. I'm gonna disco that really quick. The lightning whirler, the jumpalator cables, the whistle maker on her, and click clack here. Directo drive fans hooks into the whirly-woo. That jams into the sushi slicer. Moz will go ahead and click the old subscribe button for me. I'd surely appreciate that. Torqued. I got it. In the intersection. Ease. Get it under here. You just gotta get them out. sound good, but keep going. Yeah, okay. There we go. Can't see nothing. This guy can't even see what he's doing.
So I can't see a thing. I can't see. I think I'm in his bushes. I can't see.
Can't see nothing.
Just can't see nothing.
I just can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I'm kind of just, I can't see nothing. Just can't see nothing out here. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. There's some loud birds. These birds are just annoying. What is that animal? It's loud. Oh, it's a flying creature. This is a 10 bolt. You can tell because it's got 10 bolts. That is a loud stereo system. My goodness. I think we're gonna change the oil. This is probably gonna miss the pan. Oh, she's full with nice black sludge. This oil pan is bigger than the RMS Titanic. This is like the Beyonce of oil pans. This says Cummins on the front, so. Today's flavor is 1540 diesel. It says it's got science in it, so it's gotta be good. Looks like it had an oil change. Never. This is all the periodic table of elements that a guy needs. Because it says heavy duty and red, white, blue on the front here. She's got a flag on her and one with a flag on her, and I'm just gonna go with all of it. The old NAPA. Really, it was the old noisemaker stick that kind of drew me into it. But it also says 50% better, no idea than what. Delo Chevron. Typically I'm into the diesel oil because it's got more dinosaurs and vitamins in them, you know. Oh, look at that. American flags. And this has got advanced technicology in it. And there's some words in red. Makes it seem more important. It's got a piston with some fire and stuff on the front, but give her some onions, feed her the coal. And then I'm really gonna feed her the coal. You feed her the onions, you gotta give it a lot of coal. Cancer Camaro, because this has probably got the worst rust I've ever seen in a first gen Camaro. It's officially the Hantavirus 66. I call it the Suburbalac because, let's be honest, a Suburban is the perfect mix between a luxury pickup and a Cadillac. The old salvage Davidson. Well, I made it home with the chick magnet last night. I'm gonna call it Rocky because it fights me on just everything. For the old mullet Merrill. Need a name for this. Dirty Duster, whatever. This is the Independence. Gary the Elite. Come on, Gary. Also known as Fungus. Named her Lawsuit. Turd Ferguson, the LaSabinator. With El Toro, the Turbo Fox Body Mustang, Betty White. It's really late. I don't want to piss my neighbors off. They already hate me enough. Just kind of figured out why my neighbors hate me. Might have something to do with driving an unlicensed, registered, or insured vehicle with the exhaust cut off that you haven't safety checked. Ever. This will be really good for the neighbors. This is why my neighbors really love me. Yeah, she's camped up. Sorry about that. Strictly race. Yeah, I know. I'm a hillbilly. And we'll save all the noisy stuff and ruckus for the morning. Yeah. 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 Get off there. Yeah. Hip. Yeah. Get off of there. Hip. Yeah. 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 Hits. 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 That's definitely the wrong way. Hey, go this way. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 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 Absolutely nothing. Got no light bulbs. Nothing. Nothing to see. Just headed to bingo. What do we got? Nothing. Great. Nothing. Nothing. You know, there was just some severe banging and knocking going on in here. Basically this area, a little bit right there. Need a sign here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there, there, here, there, here, and there. And here, and who, and here. Great. Grand. I'm sure That's gonna pull up right where I don't need it to when I replace the starter for the third time tomorrow. Great. And it's starting to rain. Great. Great. Grand. Great. That's perfect. Ooh. That's forward. That's also forward. That's forward. That's more backward. There is no drive. Feels torquey when you drive around in first gear. Wish I at least had a second gear, but I ain't got no darn reverse. We got drive and reverse, kind of. It will just be, you know, grabbing the gears. Reverse. Whoops, I think that's the wall. Oh. I add a little 2-cycle oil. Just run your chainsaw mix, whatever works for you. Vegetable oil or pesticide fuel tank. Got some lawnmower gas here from the 90s. I have no idea what's in it. This is my I own junk cars mix. Sure, the gas is just completely rotten. You gotta have some sort of fuel, preferably something from the 80s that you use for your lawnmower. Whatever in here is probably varnished anyway. Yeah, that's definitely late 80s, early 90s gas. I got some engineered fuel over here. It's probably at least 15 years old. I got my squirt bottle with some sort of gas in it. Let's use the old mouth suckulator and got it running into the tub here. Gas that I think is out of my snowblower from 2 years ago. Smells like granola bars and dirt. Splash some fresh fuel in here. Well, fresh. Make some fire. If it makes fire and noise comes out of the tailpipe, ready to rock. That'll probably start a fire. Am I already on fire? Plan on fire coming out of this region and lots of fire out of this region. A nice fluid drippage, you know, just enough to start a fire if need be down there. Really ought to be replaced, but I'm gonna wait until they light on fire. There could be fire and flames and smoke. Overflow should start a good fire. Gotta get some heat on her. I'm gonna start a fire. Get the old finger burner 200 on her for a couple minutes, and that ought to make a change its mind. Hopefully this sprays fire. I need a shot of defrost to just... Little bit of heat on here. Brass fitting I've broken off in the head. I've never done that. My dad would just say, rev it up a little bit, get some more wind on it. Actually, that kind of worked. My dad definitely didn't show me how to do this the right way. There's only two things that my dad taught me. Driving with your knee, with or without a cold beverage, and adjusting rocker arms. Anything that he teaches you is the easiest, fastest way humanly possible because we're trying to put in minimal amount of effort to get a result. But here's the old trick the Pops taught me. If you pull the old battery off and she immediately dies on you, she's bad. All that digital stuff. Digital electrical lines. But what I really like is the lack of digital kind of everywhere else. Have the digital headlights running. Figure out what to do with this digital electronic stuff, or maybe we'll just snip it off. The factory digital. You know, on these new digital units. So Sean's gonna take care of the digital. Oh, they're digital.
Oh wow, they're even wired in.
It's probably all the digitals, and I really don't want to mess with that today. I'm gonna be here all month if we got digitals going down on this. My worst nightmare, because we got a lot of digitals. Not very good with the old digitals, as you guys know, but just never understand that stuff. We got digital work to do. I'm gonna start it on the digitals, and we've got some good digital work going on. And then maybe electro-digital pump and some filters back here. We're gonna have some heavy digital work going on today. All the digital stuff. Make some sort of electro-digital connection over here. I don't like playing with the digital stuff. It did turn on. I don't know what that meant. That thing up there that keeps doing a countdown or something, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. That's got power, that's got power, that's doing nothing. Yeah, that'll work. Got some of these doodads. My fuel line plugger upper. I got these here things with the thing to do the stuff over here. Little door lock thingamajigger. Clip fastener thingamabobs on there. And then we're gonna bolt on some stuff. Kicker with your heel thing. Bolting on some more snip snaps. Springy clip retainer things. Well, the hooky loopies on the old Lanolin Whirler 9000 gave up on me. Do one of these things with the stuff and thing. Read these thingamajiggers. You don't want to deal with all the geometry and cables and linky hoos. Got some newer clampy things on there. Whatever. I also have a little Sparky doohickey tester thing I might just throw on really quick, and the old ignition doohickey. I just got to put a little clampulator thingy on the wire, and they go on the old upper holder downer fan shrouder radiator thing up here. These here adapteroonies and whatnot. Don't be afraid to break out the timing light and the other gidgamagoos. Striker unit thingy in here. Put new thing around there. Connector upper thing here. Oh, they don't give you the rod doodabber. Capilators and back rags and whatever else. Oh, I gotta check that Duraspark box thingy. Plus this alien looking tube thing with a rod that comes out of the back. Oh yeah, and then the tuna can with the weird hoses hanging off of it. That sort of thingy-majigger. Hooked up to that thing. EGR, whatnots. Trip hazard. So I'm gonna beer 30 it after this.
Some seats in.
Why are you yelling at me? So just eyeball it.
I really don't know who the guy was that owned this truck before me, but dang, I could drink a beer with him.
Well, I just found my new favorite guy to drink beer with. Boy almighty, I could drink some beer with the guy that made these here flex hoses. Forgot my drink on the old teeth buster there. Allegedly hungover. This definitely tops my too many adult beverages at night on the interwebs purchases. Just kind of enjoying some cold snacks. Oh, well that's not gonna work, but it is convenient. You could throw these in a bowl of beer and they should float. Definitely drink beer with this guy. Guy doesn't want his cold snacks. I mean, they'll come right out of the cab here. But you can't have a center console without somewhere to put your cold snacks. It's time for a cold snack. I was a little boozed up when I bought that, and I'm not sure if I got the extra cooling. I need a cold snack right now. Boy, a cold snack and a bleacher does sound nice.
Wait a second, am I actually fixing something?
Done.
Done. That was really easy.
We'll be done. Doesn't overheat anymore, so fixed. First thing a guy had to do is fix the old weather strip. That's done. I'm gonna go ahead and fix on that a little bit. There. That's factory. Already fixed that. I might have to fix this quick. Okay, well that's fixed. So now we'll move on. Fix that body mount. Get it in here and don't cut corners. Fixed. That'll go back with some super glue. Oh, I already fixed it. Ooh. Friggin' dome light works. Dome light works.
What's this thing? It's a dome light.
The dome light works. So everything's good. That's moldy coffee. This coffee is just sour. And I've done nothing today but spill my coffee.
And then while you're down here, you just want to, you know,
we're gonna try to take care of that.
You just want to delicately get her in here.
adjustment. Maybe some sort of additive or... Yeah, sure. Well... Massage in the edges here. Bring it! I'm going to run you through all the necessary steps to bring her back out. Step one is you're going to want to put your hand in here and then push it out. My spray foam will bring that right back around. Brakes work. I forgot to test that before we left the garage, but yeah, no brakes at all. Oh yes, no brakes, forgot. I'm really thinking about changing the name of this whole channel to No Brakes Garage. So that is definitely not going to stop me from attempting to drive 500 miles. Another car with no brakes. See if we can get about a smidge of brakes. Just enough. Well, at least we'll have one brake. Brakes test. Nothing. Probably won't be surprised when I say there's no brakes. Well, when a guy's fixing on brakes and you snip up the wrong fitting, you just jump in the car that has no brakes and just gonna go snag one up quick. And another car with no brakes.
The good news is I don't need brakes once you get on the interstate.
There's no brakes.
Brakes!
Nothing.
Oh, we got a little brake. Forgot to check that. Of course, brake lights on.
I think we might have brakes. I'll be dipped. Got wheel turnage over here. Far too easy, which means no brake shoes left. I got brakes like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I got 20, 30 power brakes left on these.
Whoa, we got more brakes than I bargained for.
Those dinner plate brakes. She ain't got no brakes.
This one's got the dinner plate brakes on the front.
And I had to hit a fridge to stop. Lastly, maybe not even brakes.
The brakes work, but it's nothing, everything.
It's the best truck there. Oh, I think it just quit.
Yeah, there's something bad wrong in the front here. Oh no. 2 bumps. Come on! Oh no. Here we go again. I'm in the middle of the road.
Here's the dealio on the dealo. I'm not a body man, but I do know how to make garbage shine. The sriracha digs and the mayonnaise smooths out. As far as how much you use of this, I don't know. You've got a selector for RPM, all of it. One side's kind of done, the other's not. Ease on a little bit of the spray. Look at this. You looking at? Get in here and look at it.
Do some burnouts, right?
Burnouts. Definitely burnouts. 15 to 20 burnouts out of it. It just did brutal burnouts.
Just for one more burnout, if I can. And then more burnouts. All I really care is that it gets me about 5 minutes of burnout. Well, we're 18, 19 miles from home, so that means we gotta see if we can power brake this thing. Throw a bumper on this thing, we can go do some burnouts. Well, since I've driven the car 0.2 miles, might as well see if it power brakes. Well, since we've gone 300 yards, we better see if it'll power brake.
We just want to try to do a burnout out here. Basically telling me, let's do a burnout. I think we're going to test on it a little bit.
think that's it. Just gotta take it easy. Transmission works! And it sure does feel more like America when you can roll your window down whenever you want to. Because America. America! America! Hello, America! Chuck Norris. The America. And some America. You know, smells like America. Right about where my right bald eagle selector foot is. It's got flags and America colors on it. Loud pipes save lives. At the twilight's last. I got the old back waterfall going on. I got sweat just running down my back. It's hot. Moses, it's hot out. It is hotter than a Summit Racing catalog in here. Whew. Captain's log. Don't park in the sun when it's 150. It's hot. Oh, yeah, this is hot. And this guy, holy Moses, ah, really hot. And then this guy, nothing. This is restrictive. It's 65 down here and I'm sweating. Feels like Florida. It is hot in here. The sun's going down, but it's still hot. It's hotter than Larry Bird's 3-point average. Here comes the geyser. I think it could be a little hot. We're starting to get goofy. Really wish this guy would make these shirts in gray. Black is so hot. Well, I was just getting ready to come out and test on it. And I'm going to show you how to test on them thermostats. We'll go test on it a little bit. We're going to go test on it a little bit. She's a quitter. She gave up on me. She's done. Well, I think that concludes this test. Well, we're still going to test on it. We're going to test on it probably right there in the driveway. We're stuck. Well, the guy went ahead and tested on the 4-wheel drive and she does not work. Well, that certainly did not work. I don't know, zip tie them up or something. Get some old rubber hose and zip tie it up. That's my exhaust zip tied up. There are a lot of zip ties and vice grips in it though, so I think we'll just zip tie it on. Zip ties, just like that. There was about 15 seconds I thought about hot gluing these, but that quickly faded when I found my Gorilla tape. Got some zip ties hanging off the old dipstick tube and hanging her up there. Ran into some rust issues. No screws would hold, so that'll do for that. Added some zip ties to my fuel line. Let's get some zip ties on there. You take your special rated fuel clamps. There. So I ran a zip tie down there. The secret to this poverty chrome is whenever you think you got enough, just keep going. Did you get it in? Nope. That's fine. We'll just put some duct tape over it. Feller on the tan couch is about 5 wobble pops in and he's dozing off a little bit, so we're gonna hit some wobble pops, let some time pass. And a lot of wobble pops. I need a wobble pop right now. We got a lot of room.
Want to miter this in, or you want to just...
We are making some progress. We forgot about the height requirement. And awesome. Andy and Tony showed up. Krang is way in the back. Here we go. Hey, how's the tree holding up?
Can't lose it.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I gotta adjust the air ride. Is now the bad time to say I've never driven a bus? How do you adjust the seat? There's gotta be, oh, there it is. Oh, going way up. That's it. Oh. That's the third. All right, take
Are we there? Dude!
Get the fans going in here, huh? Ow! Well, we made it. Here.
Yeah. Need these gear boxes. What have we got? Always got to be a fight. How about now? How about now? What do you say now? Push down on it. Nope. Twist it. Bend it. Do this on it. Give it a now jiggle wiggle. Maybe yell at it a little.
Get down there.
Oh, nope. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. Let's go. Nope. Nope. It does have quite a bit of weight reduction in the rear. This side's maybe not as weight reduced. Speed hole. This is the classier version of weight reduction. I'm pretty sure this is just fade in the paint. Yeah, she's been weight reduced pretty good. I mean, I'm completely okay with this. It's just weight reduction. There's the weight reduction under this unit. We've got more speed holes back here. That was way too much. That's way too much, which is perfect.
Try to get a little down the vent tube.
Way too much. Perfect. A little snip in there. Yeah, just give her all of it. That should work. That's way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. Perfect. It's not the right carburetor. It's the 750, which is way too much. Perfect.
That's where you use the best tool ever made, which is a vice grip.
I like to just stick vice grips on them anyway. Best tool in the world came to the rescue. And then I brought a extra battery post clamp with.
Make sure you have the best staying tool ever made.
There we go.
And that's what that repair looks like.
And then I'll get my carburetor adjuster tool, vice grip. So I went and got my window holder 6000.
Went ahead and hooked up to make sure.
Now that I got the hood open with my hood propper 600, I'll get my body panel puller 6000 and take my special gapper tool.
Finesse them straight here with my finesser. Can you hand me my seatbelt 500?
Take your factory set
Broom handle.
belt tensioner 300. Had to go find a throttle opener 200. A guy went ahead and installed the I'm a Lone Wolf 600 trigger, but I need my carburetor adjusting tool. Here it is. We're just gonna tap her on in there. Get your dust cap opener. If I can find my magical jab stick.
And I'll take my Bruce Lee and get it in here. Then give her a couple Chuck Norris's. Let me get my persuader.
First step in safety is you got to throw an anti-roller 6000 under here. While Bailey's running the Mice Sucker 500.
Bossa Stitch's air maker.
Steady cable making device. Like this hood hinge. Take your snipper off her. I'm gonna hook up the I'm Alone with 6000 trigger, and also forgot my hood prop 300. Oh, I need my hood prop 300. 115 hot laps out of her, I'll be happy. Get in there. Look at that. Take your Mouse Sucker 500 and flip her over to the Ice Cube Polar 200 mode. My level modulator installed. I did get the glove box open with the 74-foot crowbar and lock this up with my Tire Mocker 55.
Guys got the squeezer down stopper put together. I'm gonna adjust on this here with my Adjust-O-Matic 500 in a minute. Cheater pipe 400 on the ratchet. We got a Wobbly Walker 300 on down there. So I got Spark 400 plugged in. We've got a Blazer starter tester upper 4000 here.
I'll just take my manual battery tester 300 across it. This gas primer 6000 is a pretty handy tool.
I'm going to take some brake rejuvenation spray / Wasp Killer 200, also known as hand soap.
Okay, I got my big carburetor adjuster.
Use the same old gas sucker, and if you flip it over this way, it becomes the brake fluid 9000.
Oh, water pump.
Take care of this. Really?
Oh, she's chrome even.
Nice. Look at all these hitches I got in here for free. Gotta have lawn and leaf bags. There's the inspection cover. Oh man, I even got paint.
Oh boy. That's a really, really good sign. Actually, even trade, I get the hubcaps. Air cleaner, which most likely means carbs uncovered. Great. we might have our hands full when I open the hood here. If you guys need a Hemmings, let me know. I see something I gotta go look at. Oh yeah, Northern Plains. We got some sparkulators, door foam. Oh, that looks water pumpish. Got another car that overheats. And it smells like gasoline violently. Maintenance records, you don't need them. Get them out of the way. Whatever 9 means, I don't know. Sunglasses or something. Look at all this property she goes with. Starter, looks like that's been replaced on. Alternator. Blower motor. Steering box. Nice nest. That's standard issue. But there's a distributor in there, and that's maybe not good. Barbecue pit cover. Guy needs them. That's not a good sign. The old air cleaner inside. That's also not a good sign. I'm starting to suspect we got an electrical issue here. Oh, why is there so much water? What are these? Some sort of drinking device. We got an in-ground pool, complete with a flower bed back here. Oh, we got some columns to the Caesar Palace in here. That's a good C-clamp. There's another bumper. Oh, we got a mousetrap from 1963. This is advanced level foaming. We got the factory spare probably, a couple tools, skeleton of some sort of creature. Those work good when you put them in the windshield. Maybe has a slipping trans. Guy finds an old water pump or something. You can start putting the story together. I've got a lot of carpet, basically. We're gonna take an inventory of the body carrier here, but yeah, those are the original poverty caps. We've got half a hammer, 1040 and a shoehorn. We got a radio knob. Well, the great news is there's no engine parts just kind of sprinkled in here. Tickle on it a little bit. Just a tickle. Just a tickle of gas. And just try to clean her up a tickle. Let me bring back the timing just a tickle. Just gotta tickle the key on the heater fan here. You want just a tickle of them showing. That should quiet it down, just a tickle. Just give her a tickle. Boom! So she runs. Just tickle on it. Just tickle the old Q-jet around. I'll tell you a thing or two about a thing or two. And I'll tell you a thing or two about a thing or two. Before I tell you a thing or two about a thing or two in alternators, go ahead and hit subscribe and ding the little bell thingy too. Apparently that helps the feller out a little bit. And I can't feel these fingers. Just thinking about my AB3s of shop truck buying, you guys should really consider heat because it's miserable without it. It's negative 18. Let's try to stay alive while the charger's on it. My eyes are watering and freezing to my face. It's a balmy 30 degrees today, which is going to turn over really slow in this cold, so that'll be a lot of fun. It really helps that I can't feel my fingers or my face. Oh. If I could feel my fingers, this would go a whole lot faster. Well, at least it's not a negative 105 out. She's getting nipply out here. It's cold. And if I can still feel my hands, we'll try to hit up the rear end today. Also supposed to get 8 to 12 inches of snow in the next couple days. Thanks, Minnesota. Awesome. This is really easy when you can't feel your fingers. So she's a balmy 35 and 26 degrees, spitting snow. I am frozen solid. Whew. I had to take my persuader that all of you kind of shrugged at. Grab my persuader. I guess I'm gonna need the old Tanya Harding and just a small Tanya Harding.
Another Tanya Harding back here. She's been modified.
Give me a weight estimate.
12.
These are really nice machines for dummies like me. Well, I used up every foot-pounds of diagramical engineering experience I have. I've done that a couple times and thought I lost the rear main seal. Stupid. 40 years of idiots like me working on these cars, you run into some interesting stuff, fellers. And I got just the thing. Whole pack of stickers. The original ones are typically crooked. Some are even rolled up in there. This is a reproduction sticker there. 70 to 72 usually have the old rectangle sticker in here. There's a trick to applying them. Basically, you peel the back and then you apply them. You want to apply exactly 36.4 foot-pounds of pressure here. There. One officially restored door. You just accurately, blip, put them on. I don't know. That'll work. Get out of here. You want to get an electrotronic fist fight over the interwebs, you start talking about them, the GM guys. I thought they used to give you stickers. Great state of Minnesota. Minnesota truck? Minnesota? Minnesota. I think it's in Iowa, but it turns out it's in Illinois, which apparently is a huge difference.
Frame isn't bent or worse rotted because I live in the most godforsaken state in America and everything is rusty and rotten and bent.
Minnesota. No. Wyoming? Kansas. Something like that. I don't know. Indiana. Indianapolis. I've got cars in 17 states, more than I can count. I'm in northwest North Dakota. Piedmont, South Dakota here. Made her to Mitchell, South Dakota. Iowa. And Michigan. Indianapolis, Indiana. We're in a suburb of Norwalk. Champaign, Illinois. Need some electrotronic digital sparkulator shooter work under the hood. Oh, and I got sparkulators. Guess I probably could have picked up sparkulator wires, but I was being cheap. Really got to pay attention to the gapped. I'm just gonna slide a business card in there, wrench her down, and call it good.
Black and sooty.
So I'm gonna snip on the old bottom one and then
Snip this here.
that should snag right on. Snip her on beside it and snip this new Champion aluminum one in. Snip one off of here, snag it onto that, and then we have all 8 again. Snip in the old front side and then slide over the old back side. We got her snipped into place. Snip that back on there. And it just smells like, you know, a tent full of piss, put it that way. I can smell his mice turds. Because it smells like clover and mull barrels. I can't even breathe in this dang thing. Oh. Is that dog poop?
It smells like just like bad stuff.
Oh. This one's got a very musty grandma's closet, wet towel, kind of dirt smell. This gas smells like a baby's diaper.
Boy, she's rich in here.
Kind of smells like hot cauliflower and meatloaf. Taco meat and wet carpet in here. Clothes section of the thrift store in here.
Like moldy bread and ketchup.
It's definitely like an old Fig Newton and wet potting soil. An abscess tooth and grass fertilizer. It smells like a wet greenhouse and a porta potty from Woodstock. It smells like burnt charcoal.
A wet grain bin and Grey Poupon. Neosporin and burnt toast.
Smells like a grass fire. Smelled like a chemical fire.
Boiled dog vomit with just a hint of Twizzlers.
Burnt meatloaf. Oh, that's my face. Smells like burnt french fries and hair. It does smell like burnt taco shells though. It smells a little bit like Bounty once you get going fast. Oh, whoops.
Grain bin with burnt Pop-Tarts.
Oh. Back up. Moldy Raisin Bran cereal and Chex Mix. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just roll the winder down now.
The smell is getting worse in here. It's like branding cattle and fresh cut grass.
There's just a linger of, I was dominated by mold and mice smell, but a little bit of, hey, someone tried to fix me. So it's not too bad, is what I'm saying. Wish you had smell-o-vision. It's bad. Oh. That's thick. It smells like used knee braces and grain in here. Burnt electronics and dog food. It smells like cucumber salad or something. Celery. Oh, that smell. It's like chicken noodle soup and gym locker. Dead grass and... Oh man, I think that's me actually. It smells like burnt hair.
Oh, O'Reilly's. German Shepherds.
German Shepherds and rotten eggs.
Head out on the highway. Get your motor running. Something.
Gumdrops and bear cubs and little spaghetti noodles. German Shepherds and needle nose pliers. Like Garth Brooks once said, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. Oh. Part store up there. I've been working on the railroad. Papa Badushka, take me to Ooga Dooga Town. Wanna help me get out there? Our quest. Let's go on a quest. You want to go ahead and just use all the old stuff. That's fine. You know,
don't need shocks. Goal is to try to make it the whole 20 minutes during the engine break-in without a fire. The plan is...
What are we doing today?
The plan here is to use as much back as possible. You just keep going until your C7 back here pops.
Step 37B, subsection A.
What were we doing? Oh, suspension. Check out the old bearings and spit on them. Completely do nothing with the brake line that I cut and put it all back together.
I'm not really sure what the plan is.
We're gonna try to figure out why this thing is overheating.
My plan here is to be as lazy as possible. I'm gonna go to plan H and charge on this bad one. That plan is, well, back to the old plan on getting this thing running. I'm gonna go ahead and admit to you fellers, I just don't have one. What's the plan here, Derek? Per usual, I don't have a plan. Well, step 47. And then we're probably on to plan B, 6, 9, H, and J. If that doesn't happen, I do have a plan. J, I've got a plan. And it kind of looks like this. Don't have a plan.
We'll just wing it. Is that a plan? Am I making a plan? I can't believe it.
We don't really have a plan. We're just gonna lift. My plan is to do absolutely nothing if possible.
And I think I actually planned something. Not really. I have some rings or valve train issue, and I've got it scribed into my fender here so I don't forget. This is what she looks like. Got the hood to fix. Yep, hood. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, yep. I got a long list today. She's all organized up here for us.
You're gonna keep your list on there, or?
I think maybe we should, huh? This is John. How's it going, man? Any bet on who breaks down first?
Not this one.
Not this one. I like that.
I'm just going with that.
John, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Go.
I got nothing.
John!
Yeah!
Favorite kind of soup?
Chicken noodle.
What's your favorite cold snack?
Bush Light or Mountain Dew.
Bush latte? John, favorite color?
Purple.
That was about as bad as it can get. At 115. $133 60-foot on that one and $577. The classic Craigslist photograph opportunity. If you ever see a car just happens to be freshly washed, you know the paint is crap. They're just trying to make it look shiny. Can't even tell it was all smashed in just this morning. Like nothing happened. Watch out, Craigslist coming at you. Low miles, never been wrecked. You're already cruising the old Craigslist trying to snag one of these bad boys up, but these aren't that worn, so maybe it is a 78,000 mile car. Doubt it. That's what Craigslist will say. And on Craigslist, if you're searching for a car, that means someone put in a posi, they just can't find the receipt. Unless you guys want to buy it, runs great, doesn't heat up, Craigslist. So what I do is I pick the good side and I call that my Craigslist side. I'm gonna have a couple cold snacks and throw my feet up for a couple hours. Cold snack. Hope I don't die. Because I've almost died 3 times the last few days. Hey, we did it. We're still alive. Glad I didn't die for drinking gas. Now you can eject some of those fumes outside and, you know, not die. I'll be dipped. I'll be dipped. That even worked. I'll be dipped. The old oil filter's up top. I'll be dipped. Check out this wood grain. I'll be dipped. I'll be dipped. I'll be dipped. I'll be dipped. Look at this.
I already immediately want to go to sleep. And get your eyes in here. Let's go ahead and call this the universe roof. It's a whole dang back seat. I just cannot believe it. No, what you want to do is get your eyes right under where you're working. The stuff falls right in your face. This is really fun when there's transmission oil dripping on you. This stuff tastes really good when you get it in your mouth. Let's start. Really good in the mouth. You just gotta keep your eyes open when you know the dust and dirt's coming. I can't breathe. I can't do it. What's in my teeth? I don't know. Right in the face?
Yep, in the eyes and everything.
Well, where's that coming from? I don't understand.
Come on.
Dumped 74 gallons of stuff into my eyeball.
Oh, the exhaust is coming down now. Bolts are out. Yeah, look. It's a brand new starter, right?
Oh, that looks great. Was it underground? Yeah, she looks factory. I think she's got a real factory look to it. I mean, you can't even tell. That's factory. That's the only one left. That's factory. That's a factory option. This is definitely factory. I think that's a low beam. We don't need that one. I mean, they fit like factory. Factory. That's factory. That's factory. She's factory. She's factory. Factormizing, which is customizing some factory options. So looks factory. Bondo work is just, that's factory. That's factory. Even factory color. That looks factory. Well, she's factory. And we'll clean up. That's factory. Yeah, that might be the factory unit. This doesn't look factory.
I have never in my life seen this before.
Yeah, there's usually something here. It's never happened to me before, but made things interesting, I guess. I actually never seen these before. Oh geez, something happened. Never owned an H-body, so I'm gonna be learning all the technicals with you on this one. And I've never had a rear brake drum just slide right off like that. I've never built a burnout car, and help me, it's important. I haven't seen that before in the trunk, so. But these Skeeters again, they don't forget to put the old spider eggs and what have you. Get out of here. That's a giant fly. Look at that mosquito. Ooh, fly. Watching some hornets build a nest in the hood there. And then, ouch, horsefly. Skeeters are already just thick. Oh, hey spider. Just ate a ladybug in accident. I got some sort of bug in my ear. The Skeeters are just in force. Let's get right in here. Carl, Bill, Jake, Bob, Steve up top. Go!
I just blasted them all.
This
is way better than wasp killer.
It is.
That was my arm.
Brake cleaner is cheaper than wasp spray. They're up top. At least we're cleaning everything too, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna relocate these. Deleted. Also, there's a spider crawling up my arm right there. Got some weird looking spiders out here. Do they bite? Guess we'll find out. They're mad. Let's just let them alone, and they'll let us alone for now, okay? Deleted. That'll take care of the fuel, so let's get that done. Okay, go. Fuel make it happener's back on. Probably start with the fuel make it happener. And here is the fuel make it happener pumpilator. I think a lot of this is probably getting into the fuel make it happener.
About a gallon at a time.
You got to disconnect your 12-inch boom booms and your undercarriage neon lights and all that crap that no one cares about. May look like a wizard made one of these. You can really tell when the UPS guy isn't in the cars when your package gets delivered like this. That's good enough. I'm gonna call is good enough.
Good enough.
I just say, yep, that's good enough, and go ahead and just zip this in there and call it good.
The old Walmart charger's been on it for 3 minutes, so that should be enough.
Good enough. Rebuilt. Brand new. It'll work. It's got about 6 pounds in it, so that should be good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's close enough. Let's see what we got in this thing. Yep, good enough.
Should check the oil quick. Yep, good. Oh, well, whatever. Good enough.
Good enough.
Fire on an HEI. Good enough. So I'm going to show you how I figure out what belt to get, and then I take it to them and just say, here, do this. And I just run this around my pulleys and tape it together, as you can see right there. I need a belt this size.
Door handle fell off, so I'm using the window crank to eject the old driver's door here.
I'm gonna make one really quick off of this good stuff on the garage floor here.
I noticed mine runs a whole lot cooler if you just stop looking at the temp gauge.
If you're gonna do a 3,000 mile road trip, probably check your bearings before you take off.
So here's a way to keep your window up.
Don't ever buy cars from Minnesota. I'll give you the AB3s of shopping on car lots here. Kind of interested in that guy. That one's on sale. Don't forget to jam the old carburetor open so she gets proper amount of air. Make sure you don't use a punch. Just ruin the threads on your bolt. I'm taking one of your old piston rings, break it, use this and work it around the piston if you've got some carbon buildup. You never want to buy vehicles in the darks. But I'm going to show you a trick. Heat it up. Ride this down through that same hole. Spin it around. And I've just burned a perfect hole in my carpet. Absolute perfect hole.
How much air pressure in the dry rotted tires?
All of it. 72 has a one-piece park light. 71 is a chrome piece. It's split. She's got 2 sections on her. I like to run some spray paint around these. And then when you put the hood back on, you just line up those paint marks. This Harbor Freight Jack is excellent. Probably good Harbor Freight compressor because they're really reliable and you know they work. Well, now that we got the $80 Harbor Freight Jack back, surprise, none of the lights work. Headlights, 2 of them. Did a little jiggle on the headlights, and I got both units up and running. Guy, she's a little sick, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm down one, but usually if you just jiggle on the, there she is, see? We got I'm gonna stop lights. Coming over! I don't have any blinkers. Got one, 89%. That one is 24.63%. I ain't got no blinkers! Yep. Be dipped if the blinkers and the taillights weren't just a flashing.
Mouse nests that just keep blowing around in here repeatedly.
Because it just keeps blowing up in the face. The amount of carpet fiber going into my lungs right now is actually pretty alarming. I'm just consuming large amounts of dirt today. It's starting to get a little concerning. That is... I just got hantavirus. And... got some good chemicals in her. I can't breathe very good in there. Breathe this in as much as possible.
And I did feel hantavirus enter my body about 4 times.
I just cannot believe it. I just don't believe it. I guess I got to. I'm looking at it. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Well, I guess I got to. I'm listening to it.
Step 1 is really obvious, but I'm going to show you anyway. Boom. And don't let me catch you just running one.
Of course, this is happening.
There.
Has the rear cooling option. Custom steering wheel. This is called a whole interior custom.
Got some arts and crafts down there still.
She's been used actually. I'm really hoping that has nothing to do with the old window being smashed out. Someone really wanted to exit. There's 50 years of bad choices in that seat crack. Ooh, a pencil. We got a 6x9. Really liked his mids. I'm gonna bring the bottoms up and adjust on that right away. I like how it's exactly where your leg is supposed to swing at. Over here I got carpet. Down there's some carpet and then a lot of carpet. Just a lot more. We got some 6x9s. Warren G would be plenty proud. But, oh, this is crispy. I did somehow find a piece of carpet to lay on though, so that was nice. But this here is the good motor we're putting in. Get all my swap meat and garbage can parts, all the good stuff. Well, my first impression is a bunch of junk.
And I'm gonna be hauling a lot of junk.
Perfect. More junk. More junk. Great.
She'll probably run, but it's gonna be junk. Perfect.
Great. More junk. Emphasis on junk.
When you're working on someone else's garbage, don't get in a hurry and mark your number 1. She's a Malibu, got the sweep gauges. La Sabre. You know, I did the right thing and I just filled the crankcase with some ATF. Do the right thing again. I did the right thing and just snipped them off with the old death wheel right here. So the U-joint doesn't come apart. That's the right way to fix it. So we're definitely not gonna do it that way. I'm not saying this is the right way to do it, it's definitely the wrong way. So I went ahead and fixed them right and wrapped them in duct tape. It does have a massive fuel leak, so unfortunately the right thing to do would be just let it sit, figure it out some other day, but that's not what we're gonna do. Well, the old Harbor Freight air compressor was locked up. So I did the right thing and just used my other Harbor Freight air compressor. Don't get the right wrenches, just get a crescent wrench. So I did the right thing and just snipped them off. So I really soaked down the ignition like you're not supposed to do. You don't want to get the right wrench. Just get the croissant wrench. You definitely don't want to cut corners and wash it, but I'm not. I did the right thing. Picked up an aluminum radiator for it. So how can I do this the wrong way? That's faster. Did the right thing and just shot some foam down it. In about 36 years, I'll come back and fix it right. So I did the right thing and just went ahead and bought another car on the interwebs. So I'm gonna do the right thing and just cut it off. Did the right thing and just took her out of the alternator bracket. Did the right thing and just jammed the wires into the vice grips there. I did the right thing and just put some boost on it. I did the right thing. So I did the right thing and went on the interwebs and bought another one sight unseen. I did the right thing and just used a zip tie and that'll work. I did the right thing and promised her I was gonna bring her back no matter what it took. And these are really cheap and readily available, so I'm gonna do the right thing and just stick this one back in. I'm probably not gonna take these off and just say we did. I'll do the right thing and just leave these just like they are. I'm also not gonna check the oil and just dump these in. Some of that STP snake oil stuff, you know, it's like honey. And that'll fix those bearings. It makes them brand new. So I did the right thing and just took the battery out of that one. We'll wipe her down, probably not, and just stick it in there. Oh, ready to rock. Let's go ahead and put the seat belt on. You know, every now and then you gotta put your seat belts on. You know, they keep you in. Go ahead, death wheel that thing. Be sure not to wear safety glasses. She's a little hot. Almost took my hand off. Do the thing here. If you value your loved ones, make sure they're nowhere near this operation. Do this thing. Then we'll figure out stuff like seats and like seat belts and, you know, brake lights and some of the other not important stuff. Apparently you have to have these. Stupid seat belts. Boy, nothing makes me feel more alive like sketchy jack stand work. Kids don't do that. Which would be spectacular, and I could try to avoid Death Trap 600 by putting a boat tank in the passenger seat with me. I suppose my first fuel stop, I should check and see if there's a seat belt. And you want one nice and flexible and heavily used, and you could tell that by when these fling off and stick into your cheeks. And you know you're doing a good job when most of it ends up in your mouth. And spectacles. I've got no brakes. Now I've got to contemplate. Yeah, we're going. Anytime you see something dangerous, guys, you just do it yourself. That's wrong. This is way too dangerous.
Oh, it's heavier than expected. The welds in this thing are just, they're real good. So I feel safe.
I get a seatbelt on and get one of these retractable units. That's good.
I'm gonna grab me some eye shields. Didn't have any eye shields. Boy, this thing just blew. Right in my teeth, basically, but... Oh, there's the safety squints. Seatbelt buzzer works all of a sudden. That's neat. I still don't understand the seatbelt. There's 19 different straps to get this thing on. Safety 19th. We'll strap that onto the roof. I'm gonna get my head in here. That's not stuck. You know, these Walmart battery chargers are just a good product. Hopefully this hyper tough 1-volt drill will work. What I meant to say is it's a really nice drill and a really good stocking stuffer, and I enjoy it and it works awesome. Sure, this will only take a couple minutes. Kneeling on rocks is probably one of my most favorite pastimes. She's had some really good bodywork had some really good professional bodywork had on her. I don't know why I always get the junk with the rivets, but that's really fun fixing. And you can really trust these because they say China right on them. So make sure you heed the results. There. Just got to reroute it to where it's kinked back here and you get no vacuum. We've got a really professional pin job. Well, we got her really cleaned up now. Some would call this a failure. I call this a win. We nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Schwarzenegger thingy. Doesn't have this Schwarzenegger bracket on top of it here. It went to the dorsal fin for the Schwarzenegger that was up here. We're gonna figure out a way to Schwarzenegger these together. The old arm Schwarzenegger on here. I think that looks a Scotia 6 better. I'm just gonna use a Scotia laughing gas and see what that does. Slightly smoky. Look how bad it's smoking. Smokes like a chimney. I'm gonna have to remind the wife to send out some invoices. I'm leaving quite the trail of mosquito smoke here. And I feel like I should be paid for those services. Smoking like hell. Something happened, I think. Oh yeah. Tons of smoke. Whew. Yeah. You can see she smokes like a chimney. Got another mosquito car. Getting some smoke out of this guy here, and she's licorice. Oh boy, is she hot. I wish you could see the smoke cloud right now. Boy, the smoke is just thick. Holy Moses, she's smoking. She's smoking the beat hack and leaking coolant now. Oh, we got some smoke. Alright. Holy. Hard to adjust when all the smoke is just blasting you right in the teeth. Cranking. We're in business. We might have a runner. Easy as that. Oh, look at that. I can see it, man. Push that motor. Battery's dying. I don't think the alternator's charging. Boom. That doesn't sound normal. Bring the thunder! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22. Come on
Nothing. There we go. Bring the thunder. Bring the thunder again. Bring the thunder. He's got a rev on him. There she goes. Still getting used to this digital camera stuff. I got in such a hurry, I just slammed this in and realized I didn't film it. But then all I've got to do at that point, well, I got some high-tech equipment here. Let me see if I can figure this. There we go. Well, I've already dug in this morning with a lot of little things. I'm probably gonna blow the camera over. Go grab the digital camera and get you outside here, and it might just be a little bit of longer space in between the old videos. Guy just needs, it's hard, it's tough on a guy. There's a lot of work doing that digital editing and stuff. I'm gonna get the camera in here for you guys. Camera's doing something to the angle here. She's straight. I'm gonna apologize now. I'm really not good at editing sound. I'm probably not even looking at the camera. I didn't even have time to get out the old video making machine. Still got editing to do, catch 1 or 2 hours of sleep. It's hard doing the old electrotronic water shooter and film. All my moving making machines, the batteries died on them. I tried to bite down on a stick and film through her, and the camera tipped over and destroyed my really expensive lens, so that's good. There's a lot of things I do behind the scenes that kind of help me bring the content together in 20-30 minutes, for example, but it actually takes me about a week sometimes, and I'll try to get the camera in there. There's no film crew, it's just me. Around 10 o'clock, everybody started flooding in and tried to meet everyone I could. These things are bright, them LED lights or whatever they are. You ever have days when you just wonder why it is you're doing what you're doing? There's a couple things in life I can't have. And that's brakes and good starters. If I can do this, I promise you, you can do it. If you were paying attention, which let's be honest, you're not. You're probably in your underwear drinking Coors Light right now. But I mean, that's the reason I like you. So, you know, don't change that. I'm just going to enjoy it. This is exactly what I love. This is what I wanted to build. And we're going to let it be just like this. You know, when life gives a guy lemonades, you just got to trade it for some bourbons. You got to get these things out and just drive them, feller. Don't let them sit in your shop. Don't wait. Get off your butt and go do something with it. Quit making excuses. Oh, this and that and whatever else. Go get a junkyard engine. Go get a tranny from a friend. Do something. Just get it on the road. That'll rejuvenate you and get your project going. If I could do it, you could certainly do it. Pretty cumbersome, fellers. This is where it all started. other than my garage. This was the first shop that we picked up just for the YouTube channel. Did a lot of work in here, had a lot of fun. I guess we're out of here for good. This is the reason a lot of projects just sit. People are just afraid to fail, you know, but to heck with that. You're never gonna know unless you get out and just try. So get off your butt, get out there, start spinning wrenches. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching and supporting. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. That's gonna do for this episode. Thanks for watching as always. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button and follow. Do the follow thingy on the interweb machine. Don't forget to subscribe so you can watch me do everything the wrong way. Hit the subscribe button on the interwebs. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Hit the little bell thingy. So you could hit the subscribe button, the notification button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd appreciate that. Hit the little bell so you know when stuff's going on. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell. Also the bell notification button. Please hit the like button. It'll tell you when stuff like this gets uploaded into the machine and does the stuff. If you think you're subscribed, you might want to check. Something weird happened with the old YouTube and some of you guys got automatically unsubscribed for some reason. If you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that button, and don't forget the bell thing too. Hit the bell so you know when new stuff happens. If you haven't subscribed, that'd be pretty cool. Make sure you get subscribed and hit the notification bell. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to do that. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. If you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate that, and jam on that little bell thing down there too, would you? If you're not subscribed, please do that. Hit the bell so you know when other videos like this are gonna go on. Make sure you've subscribed. Find me on Facebook, follow along. We're gonna kill this car one way or another. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and a little bell thing. You subscribe. Be sure to hit that little button down there to sign up to the things. So if you're not subscribed, please do that. If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Really appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button wherever that is. Apparently that does something for me in the future. Hit the bell thingy. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and a little bell thing down there. Appreciate it very much. Make sure you don't miss it. Follow along. Find us on Instagram and the Face Spaces as well. Hit the subscribe button. I guess I never really asked, but if you guys can subscribe, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and a little bell thing. That does something interesting apparently. Subscribe for part 2 through 196. It also hit the like button. Apparently that helps the video out somehow. And if you're not subscribed, do that. Hit the notification bell. If you're not subscribed, might as well go ahead and do that. Hit the notification bell. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click on that button and hit the notification button as well. If you're not subscribed, please do that. Hit that notification bell. If you're not subscribed, please do that. I really like your guys' comments, feedback, input. Got something real classy. Bleep bloop that down there. Bleep bloop it down there in the old comments. If you've got any ideas, go ahead and put them down in the old bleep bloops. Whatever you got, bleep bloop it down there and hit me with it. Bleep bloop it down below in the comment box. Bleep bloop that down in the comments box. Bleep bloop her down in the comments for me, and you guys bleep bloop all that stuff down there in the comments box. Thanks for watching. Mazel. See you guys later. Time for bed.
We hope you guys enjoyed that. Our faces literally hurt after watching that whole thing. Do you want to tell us the details on the Day with Derek?
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is do the Day with Derek drawing live in an upcoming video. So if you don't have your notifications turned on, you're going to need to do that right now. Make sure you're subscribed, obviously, and ring that bell. We sent all of that data that was given to us in the entry forms over to a third-party company that does drawings and giveaways all the time. And they went through all of it for us and just made sure that everyone's applicable, whether it be by age or location. They also had to unfortunately take off some people that just didn't put a phone number or contact details. And then there were some of you that entered like 397 times.
You know who you are.
So, you know, it was a nice try, I guess.
Yeah.
But what they're going to do is randomly choose 20 people out of the remaining people, and they're going to give those names to us. Now, we don't know what name is associated to what vehicle or location. We only have a name. We're going to take those 20 names, throw them in my old cowboy hat, and we're going to draw third place, which is a $500 O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card. Second place, which is $1,000 in O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card. Plus, we're going to donate $1,000 to any nonprofit charity organization of your choice. And then we'll draw the grand prize winner, which is a day with me wrenching on your junk. And you're going to get $2,000 in-store credit from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Plus, we'll throw another $3,000 cash at it if we have to. I don't know. Set of Kragers, bumper, I don't know. Dash pad, definitely fuzzy dice. Plus, we'll also donate $1,000 on your behalf to your nonprofit veteran organization of your choice. So again, stay tuned. That should be coming up within a couple days after this video. And we're really excited to do that and give back and help. And we don't know what we're going to run into. We do know that there were a ton of Fords that were entered, a whole bunch of Chevys, Plymouth, Mazdas, Nissans, Toyotas, whatever those are. There's tractors and lawnmowers and motorcycles, and I don't know. It's going to be really, really interesting.
It sure will. That's going to be a lot of fun either way.
I just hope that it's like somewhere warm. If I go back to Minnesota right now.
That would be hilarious.
It would. But again, thank you guys for 1 million subscribers. It's absolutely mind-boggling. We could not have done it without you guys. And we do truly believe that we have together, you and I, created the best car community on the planet, hands down.
Absolutely.
And that is a scientific fact, because we have traveled the U.S. and done shows and met you folks, and you are the kindest, sweetest, down-to-earth people ever.
Absolutely agree with that, for sure.
Well, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.